Good
It's
morning,
called the greatest
YouTube.
setting in college football, and even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the home-standing Washington Huskies.
It
There's
is
just
what it
something
is,
about
right?
the
Happy
nightcap.
Sunday,
After a
y'all.
day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
That shit was
Such an
whack.
exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
So that's going to do it for us. Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Quick handoff. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
The give to the back. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up for 5 to the 23.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that.
Nothing but green ahead. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. Throws for the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion.
The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. On the move, it's Washington. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you... The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Buys a little time with his feet. Still on his feet at the 45. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Motion from the offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the counter. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. give to the running back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Leaves it with the running back. Open space at the 25. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep...
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. We're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. delivered the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So East Carolina's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
One of the reasons I love this defense is because their DBs get involved, and they come screaming downfield. That's a pretty good athlete playing quarterback on that run, but because of the speed they have in their secondary, boy, they were able to get to him quickly.
He'll try to pop the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, the offense was trying to go draw, make it look like pass, but I'll tell you, the linebackers were fooled. They came down hard quickly, got into the backfield, and got the tackle for loss.
Safe completion on the screen. Got room at the 35. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by them. To set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here in the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Quickly out to the tight end. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've got this 3rd down play to open the quarter. It's a draw. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. To throw, it's Rodemaker. Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Bennett. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off, and he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own, and the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The UConn offense goes back to work. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Turns it loose. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Trying play action. He fires a bullet to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
I'm not really that good at this game.
Feeling some heat. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodemaker. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Makes a move. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. UConn going back to work on offense. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first-half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
This time they'll go to the running game. At the 35, he's got room. He's off to the races. Touchdown, UConn! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the 3rd quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trendsetter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
Let's go, you. Let's go. Let's go, UConn. Let's go.
Lining up to add another. Oh, and he hit the upright. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period.
The end of the third quarter with the score, UConn 6, East Carolina 0.
Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on third down. Back to pass, it's Rodemaker. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, and you can tell the QB, he drops back and he wants to throw the football. He wants to push it downfield, try to get the first down. Couldn't do it. Nobody was open, couldn't find anybody. Took off to scramble. Great job by the defense reacting to it, getting him on the ground, stopping him short of the first down.
Throws to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The UConn offense goes back to work. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive.
Hit the afterburners, kid. The tag. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
12, East Carolina 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. UConn going back to work on offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chill out.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UConn.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. He's taking a deep shot. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, guys, I got to get out of here. I got to go to work.